Hello, and welcome to Week 17 of the 2024 to 2025 season. First up, Chiefs against the Steelers, Patrick Mahomes against Russell Wilson. I'm going with the Super Bowl champions, Kansas City Chiefs over the Steelers. Next up, Ravens against the Texans, Lamar Jackson against C.J. Stroud. I'm going with the Ravens over the Texans. Next up, Seahawks against the Bears, Geno Smith against Caleb Williams. I'm going with the Seahawks over the Bears. Up next, Chargers against the Patriots, Justin Herbert against Drake May. I'm going with the Chargers over the Patriots. Up next, Broncos against the Bengals, Bo Nix against Joe Burrow. I'm going with the Broncos over the Bengals. Up next, Cardinals against the Rams, Kyler Murray against Matthew Stafford. I'm going with the Rams over the Cardinals. Up next, Cowboys versus the Eagles, Cooper Rush against Jalen Hurts. I'm taking the Cowboys over the Eagles. Up next, Panthers against the Buccaneers, Bryce Young against Baker Mayfield. I'm going with the Bucs over the Panthers. Up next, Jets against the Bills, Aaron Rodgers against Josh Allen. I'm going with the Bills over the Jets. Next up, Colts against the Giants, Anthony Richardson against Drew Lock. I'm going to take the Colts over the Giants. Up next, Raiders versus the Saints, Aiden O'Connell against Spencer Rattler. I'm going with the Raiders over the Saints. Up next, Titans against the Jaguars, Mason Rudolph against Mac Jones. I'm going with the Titans over the Jags. Up next, Dolphins against the Browns, Tua Tagovailoa against Dorian Thompson-Robinson. I'm going with the Dolphins over the Browns. Up next, Packers versus the Vikings, Jordan Love against Sam Darnold. I'm taking the Vikings over the Packers. Next up, Falcons against the Commanders, Michael Penix Jr. against Jayden Daniels. I'm going with the Washington Commanders over the Falcons. And finally, we got the Lions against the 49ers, Jared Goff against Brock Purdy. I'm going with the Lions over the Niners. Recap: Chiefs, Ravens, Seahawks, Chargers, Broncos, Rams, Cowboys, Buccaneers, Bills, Colts, Raiders, Titans, Dolphins, Vikings, Commanders, and Lions. That's all for now. That's all for this week. See you next week for the season finale, and see you next season. End of video.